What's up, gang? What's the deal? How you guys doing? Come on in, come on in. Oh, I think pretty much everyone is in here. Almost 70%. All right. Hope your weekend was great. Mine wasn't bad. Pretty good. Let me close the door to my office. All right, so let's see what happens. Some $400 away, 450 bucks, 445, something like that away from a payout on this account. So the entire week I've been trying to lower my consistency score from 31 to 20. It's a 20 point, like 0.04 something like that. I got to make like $400. Kind of annoying. Anyway, the daily's close bearish here. We're expecting a daily move down here. Created a top wick. I think any kind of break at a low of the daily would continue down. The 4 hours created a top wick, broke the previous candle high, which means it's created top wick for it. It grabbed the orders. This one never did. Now it's coming back down. The 1 hour also closed bearish, but at support. So what we want to see is a closure belowsure, right? Got to be really careful here. I think if we get this closure below here, get really interesting. We just closed below the most recent on the 15, but the 30 and the hourly is still respecting. You see that respected that level. So I think if we're able to close above here, I honestly would like to make a steeper wick for the daily, but we kind of already have one. We're driving off this daily level here, right? Where the daily's open, came straight down before. So kind of wicked into this area. There's a lot of room to fill the daily wick. 500 pip wick. So I think if we can start closing below here, it get interesting. Or if we start closing above 49.9.9, so basically 4100. Yeah, I think 4100 is a good level. Perfect. Takes this all the way up here. Okay. Let's see how we close. So we're at a support. The hourly closed respecting. This might be a bit risky, but I think if we close above the 15, there's some range to come up here. There's even on the hourly, the smallest range here is about 60 pips. So if we can, I know we've been bearish, but we're at a strong support. And if we can kind of do this and close above this most recent level, I would not mind retesting these highs on the break of the previous candle high. So that's something I wouldn't mind seeing up to here. Also, I would not mind these closures below if we're able to come down here. It will probably be steeper. It'll probably be this. Actually, no, I'm lying. That's a lot of range. Yeah, it's about 100 pips worth of range. Yeah, let's see. Get something like this. You can take it down to these wicks. 4073 area. There's a lot of range here. Yeah, 80 pips. Taking the break of the lows here. Let's see, we just got to get out of this range. I'm also going to be very, very aware of the fact that usually when you range, right, for a little bit, and we've ranged for the last hour, for the last 4 15-minute candles. If we break out of this, I'm going to be aware of a potential fake out. So I'm going to wait for this to break out, close above, and retest this range again before taking buys. Right. So if I see closure, you get small bottom wick, and this, I'm not going to take it. I'm going to wait for it to re-break the lows, create a steeper bottom wick, and then as it re-breaks the high of whatever wick it makes, that's when I'll take it. Ideally, you can see these lows here before re-breaking the high. There won't be a bottom wick entry here because this is going against the higher time frame, bearish 1 hour, bearish 4 hour, bearish daily. So, right, ideally, you want to take sells at resistance, and that would be up here. I think limit orders could work very well. You know what? We've had this already filled. Four hour. So 1 hour. Let's wait to get out of this range. Depending on how we come up here, I want to see what the 4 hour, what the hourly looks like. We might not have limit orders here. Might have some pancakes. What's up? Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. You can have it. I mean, it's 8 o'clock. You can have it. Sam, it's our turn. Thank you. This is a tough level. I don't know if I want to trade within here. There's too many wicks in here. This entire area. So arbitrary within here. You have this, you have these wicks. This wick, you have this level, you have this entire rejection wick. By the way, we're going to do a giveaway at around 9 p.m. in about an hour. 51 minutes. Expect price to reach 41.20, 41.23 on spot if it breaks out, which is around your second blue line. I don't mind going up here. My issue is at that point, right? Depending on how we come up here, you might have a bullish 4 hour, right? So you might just grab that bottom wick and start the rally, right? Like, let's say we get this closure above here. Right? If we have such a strong push, right? Usually if it's a top wick, it'll blast through here with no bottom wick. And you're going to keep thinking it's going to create one, probably all the way up to this next level, right? You might not even create any kind of bottom wick here. If you do, it might be really small. All right, so It really depends how we get here and what the higher time frame looks like by the time we get here. Because right, we might close 4-hour bearish, next 4-hour opens up just massive top wick first right up. Maybe we come up here now, then you have the next 4-hour close bearish here at 2, right? The next 4-hour will close bearish like this. This one closes all the way up here. From 10 to 2, it does this, then this one does that. Then you can say, all right, now we can look for this level as a top wick to continue with the daily. Right? And that would be probably a stop wick. Yeah, always depends on how we, because there's going to be a lot more data available to us. Look, you see if this 4-hour just pushes up heavy, which can happen. $41.04. Yeah, if we continue up like this right now, I don't know, is this volume coming in for Asian session to just continue bullish? Just keep driving bullish? $41.04. I'm gonna have a sell limit here. Bearish day, bearish hourly. I know we're breaking highs, but I would like to see a rejection at that area. I'm looking for a reaction, so this is a very small stop here. It's going to be above here. 37 pips. Might not get there. Let's see how steep this wick is. Maybe we'll trade the fill of the wick. Also depends where it closes. This is tough against structure. $50 seconds here for the 15 to close. All right, gang. This candle can create a top wick first and come down. We'll take the rebreak of a top wick. If it comes down and flips bullish, we'll wait for the top wick to be made, come down, rebreak the lows, and then we'll take it. Right? We want the fill of the wick. There's room here. There's 40 pips. Oh, well, now there's much. Holy shit. Well, that filled a lot. It went from 45 to 25. Yeah. Close right at this level you see across. Early high. This is tough. The 15, the 30, the hourly all telling a different story. Everything else is saying sell. Only the 15 saying buy. I wanted price to try to come up here first, fail, and then re-break the high. People at the Zoom door, come in. Maybe we bounce off this same level. See how the market was coming up here? We do the same thing. This area down to there. You know what's interesting here? You see when it got there? Look at that reaction down. That's what we want here. Yeah, will this ride the 15 up after this? We might have biceps here. I don't know. This is... $90 pip stop. I think I'm going to go with a 2 lot here. Or it would have to be the break. I think the break of the previous candle. Here's the deal. You want the break of the previous candle because anywhere within this wick it can react. And if it was a bigger wick, it would be so lovely. But we've grabbed these 90 pips here, right? 90 pips worth of orders. So I think the fill of the wick. Let's do high stop. 2 lot. I'm gonna have fill of the wick here as the initial partial. So top one. Might happen pretty quick. Once it flips, that's a lot of orders. If it flips, if it closes bearish, we're gonna delete because then that's a fake out. We're coming back down in range. And I'm like, it'll make sense to sell. Pip stop. If it re-breaks the lows, then then I think I'll delete, because that's more than 90 pips. That's more than I'm willing to risk. Buy faked out here. Interesting. We come up here, it's going to be a really quick ride up. I'm going to delete this. $30 don't make sense here. There's no bottom wick. We're not slingshotting off this area. Maybe we're slingshotting off this. Yeah, I don't like it. Me not liking it. Been dope if we could have just like tapped this area. If it runs, it runs. I'm gonna let it rock. I don't want it to flip and come right back down based on these levels. Right, you get a top wick right to this area and come down. Oh, why did I delete the sell limit? The sell limit's gonna be there. Where's Kenny? Kenny's definitely gonna be in these buys. We push. Maybe market open push. There's a lot of room to correct here. Options, you looking for buys? There's a lot of room to correct. Yeah. Gang, let's do it. Let's pass this account. Let's pass this account. Uncertain ass market. Give me 20 pips. Give me 20 pips.
Man, trying to watch the Lions, man. What y'all doing?
Oh, I see. I have them on TV. I have the Eagles on.
Somebody didn't tell the market the Lions was playing, man.
Man, I'm be tight if this 5 pushes back in range. Be in there. Give me a little push. Top's got to be current candle, gang. Oh, we in there. Looking for the fill of the wick. Tried the buys on my funded account, but I got stopped out twice during a 15 candle. No, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, bro. Why don't you say it earlier? Give me like that. Oh, I just saw it. I just saw your message. Yeah, if we could start closing back in range, that's when we'll close it. Funny thing is, we can close back in range. Next candle can run up. We have a celery play. But we should not re-break the lows. We grabbed all these orders. We're either going to come up here or we're going to get stopped out. We can't re-break the lows and then continue back up. That wouldn't make sense. I did. And we moved 20 more pips. Grabbed all these orders. All right, let's move stops to break even here. Tapped that partial level and came right back down. Bro! The fuck was that? Huh. Nah, stop playing with me. Let's take these buys, bro. That motherfucker stop me out. Ain't that a bitch? It missed TP by 1 pip, took us out, and then now hit it. $15 closed there. $30 closed there. Back in range. I might have the break at a high here. Nah, that was some bullshit. That's some bullshit. All right. Here's the deal. You see this wick here? We can tap that wick and kind of reject. So that's why I wanted above there. Stop. Come on, Benny, stop. Be amazing if we can re-break that low before coming up. Perfect. Perfect. Three, four. Yeah, I can't believe that took us out. Okay, moving stops to break even here. Yeah, let's see if we can ride it up here. Rid of that sell limit for now. Oh, come on. Don't do it again. What's up? Oh, whoa, whoa, Benny. Yo. Away from you, please move. This guy's just moved the stop loss on my live account. You guys saw it in the signal channel, probably. The stop moved at the last second. Oh, man. Yeah. Close full for 23. Yeah, I was just hoping for a bigger ride up. It's probably going to get there. This wild shit. Well, we made 1,700 bucks. Not bad. Live account made 1,700. $167 here. Kind of tight. It made the move I wanted, but I ended up negative pips. Yeah, that happens. That happens when you chase. But like, look, it's doing the move that we wanted. We just like it took our partials. I'll go break even on the partials, and it just came back and then went. He's done it twice here. It ate up our break even twice. This shit doesn't want me to get to fucking... I'm $300 away. I'm about to take a 3 lot, 10 pips. Let's fucking go. About to look it up. Does that limit anyone? What do we have? It's no bottom wick on this 5. Kind of tapped into this area. All right. Get rid of this. We're going to have back here. If it taps this area, then it should come up further. Right? Because off this area is where you come up here. So now that it's tapped that area, the chance to ride up on the 15. Maybe we'll take it off this 15, 30 pip stop. We'll see. Too low. This was another like 12, 15 pips for entry. Might be chilling until New York, 1400 coastline. A lot of sell orders waiting 08. How do you know? Maybe a bookmap thing? 4110 is a pretty level though. Here's what I want. I want this level. My ideal situation here is this level and this level line up, right? Because this is the 1530 1 hour level, 1530 level, and then you have the 15 1 hour up here, right? This one and this one. But when they all line up, it's not even a question of where do we look, because, right, the difference between a sell here and a sell here, right? That could be the trade. That's the difference between a win or a loss, right? And ideally, I hate having to make this choice, especially at market open, right? Where we've just grabbed the orders from the weekend and, you know, Asian Open, Hong Kong Open, and we're driving, right? We're coming off a higher time support. Yeah. And we've also just seen a reaction at around this area, right? Just now. Maybe we would break highs with volume. Look at all these orders grab. Big candle here, massive orders grab. But this hourly is going to be a really big candle, right? Relatively, 200 pips. Yeah, bookmap. And you can kind of tell with the fact that all these wicks are generating in this area, and these wicks are topping out there, right? This is 4108 areas. This is 4108 to 4110. That's the problem. These sell orders could be the liquidity for the buys because there was a massive amount of buys here. This area. 4085. Like the sells here could be very, very limited, very short, and then back up. But who knows? Maybe we hold here, right? Maybe it will be better off in this case to not gamble on the limit, right? And wait for this area to, first of all, right, let's not forget our price action. Right. Maybe we still come up here. Right? Maybe we get that rejection that we wanted. Price makes a bottom wick. Price rides up to this area. This is what we wanted, right? Entry here, this bottom wick, this is our position. That's sell. But price can do that on a 5 or a 15, and on the 30, close back in range, right? Then what happens? You're now falling with structure, falling in line with structure, right? You've closed on the higher time frame, below resistance. Smaller time frame has tapped the 15 levels here, right? While the 30 has faked out. I'm sorry, the 15 has faked out. The 30 has given you a respect of resistance after tapping these areas up here, right? The body of your candle will look like this. Whatever you would do here on that fake out, right? Top would come down, same thing you would do on the 30. So the 15 and the 30 are now telling the same story. And then it'll fall in line with the previous hourly being bearish. Well, this hour, actually, by the time that happens, this hourly will close bullish. So we'll see. We'll see. But if it can close bullish, not right above the most recent, right? Look. Whoa, what did I just do? What did I just do? Anybody? What did I click here? Reset chart view, is that what I clicked? As long as it was. So what I wanted to do, right? As long as we don't close right above resistance, but right above this resistance, about to establish a support on the next candle. If we close right at resistance here and start faking out on the 15, that'll be a lot easier. And it'll fall in line with the daily now having a top wick, right? The previous 4 hours bearish, so maybe this hourly makes, the next hourly makes the top wick, comes down, and that flips the 4 hour. Or we push through everything. I'm gonna get rid of these blue lines because I'm not gonna do anything on there. I think I'm gonna wait for them to just fall in line. But a W nonetheless here today. What do we get? 15 pips. Top 72. Property. Hey, pretty lady.
Tired.
And you, why do you guys have the thing to do to push my arm that I'm working with? That's twice already. Please don't do that, okay? Love you too. a seat? You want to watch cartoons here? Okay. Forgot how to walk. You forgot how to walk. $15's close. We got 15 to the close of the hourly. Yeah, in about 15 minutes, hop on to the Zoom to drop your names. About 15 minutes. I guess that's the reaction we want to see. Never quite got there. I think the Lions are better than the Eagles this year. They've overall, I mean, the record's the record, but overall, they've played better. I'm talking to nobody. Kenny don't fucking disappeared. He's off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Kenny's fucking flying right now. Tornado. You ever get tornadoes in Tornado Alley over there? It's just... That's Kenny exhaling. Incoming! Yo, you fuckers better laugh. Type a LOL or something. I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Drop a smiley face in the chat. Fuck these likes. Hit me with a smiley face. There you go. Someone's laughing. All right, Turpy, that's too much. It's too much. You don't have to rub it in, bro. I'm not just doing this for you. Thanks. Support, be supporting. Books, what do you know about this Project X situation? Nothing. Wait, what's the Project X situation?
Hey Wix, Project X is going to be exclusive to Top 1 at the end of February 2026.
Wait,
They're
Top
pulling
One or
all
Top
of their
Step?
third-party license, or Top Step. I'm sorry, they're pulling all of their third-party licensing, so it's only going to be Top Step that will have access to Top to the
I've never
Project X.
traded with Top Step, so I don't know.
It's
But when did this come out? I'm oblivious. When did?
yeah, it just came out. I think either Friday or Saturday. They Top One sent out a bunch of emails and put messages in their
I got you.
their
No,
Discord groups. Yeah.
I got no clue. But maybe that's why they're launching so many partnerships. Creative 8, Ninja Trader, TradingView.
Yep,
Because
that's exactly why.
Project X is going away. Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah, honestly, it's a savvy move on their part because they knew they were going to do this all along. They wanted to get the platform
Yeah,
out
they
there.
wanted people to like it and then to not want to
Exactly.
switch.
Yep. So what they're hoping is at the end of February 28th, 2026.
From what I know about the owner, the guy that owns it, the Project X and Top Step, because it's the same dude that owns both.
Mhm.
He's a piece of shit. From what I know,
Okay.
from like just in the industry. I'm probably not going to make this stream public, but in the industry, he's just among people. He's just known as a scammer. So I don't know. I was very skeptical when I started trading with Top One and seeing Project X because I know who the owners are. So I was very skeptical. And apparently they get all the info from all the traders, like whatever info is collected through Project X is their property. It's not Top One's, it's Top Steps. But not Top Steps,
God,
but Project
right.
X. And Project X is the same owner. So the guy's kind of able to see the data from the other brokers.
Yeah.
Their users. And Top One was telling me like that's not like a really great situation when their competition gets to see all their numbers.
That's slick, man, because they know everything.
They know what they're competing against. They know what like so they've gathered a lot of data, I guess, on a lot of competition.
Yeah.
We Top Step. But
and I believe that Project X, Top Step, whatever, they're going to be starting their own, how would you say it, like brokerage firm or whatever.
Oh,
like who do you use right now in the US?
I'm with AMP Futures, but they would have to
AMP. It's going to be like AMP. They're going to have their own.
So they're going to be a broker.
Broker.
They're not just going to be a prop firm, but a broker.
Exactly. Yeah, they're going to start their own brokerage. Yeah.
It's first of all, it takes a long time, and it's very hard to get licensed in the U.S.
So maybe they've been doing. I don't know if they've been doing that behind the scenes.
Maybe behind the scenes, but like there's extremely deep pockets there. Extremely deep pockets.
I bet.
Like.
Yeah, I bet, man. Yeah, they've been making moves. They've been.
I didn't hear nothing about
like
this situation. So to me, this is all news. But like that sucks. So now, like, damn. I've never traded with Ninja Trader. I heard Trader 8 is good. Never traded with it though. But everyone has good things to say. And I honestly, I don't mind going to TradingView. But like, I got used to this, and this is so intuitive. Like, man,
it really is, man. They knew what they were doing when they wanted you to see how.
What are the rules on Top Step? What makes Top Step worse than Top One? There's no instant funding. Is there like what's over there?
There's no instant funding at Top Step. So there's only challenge accounts. Yeah,
not gonna use them.
You're gonna
not gonna use them.
And you can't like your highest profit day on your challenge account can't be more than 50%. So if you got to make 3,000, but you can't make more than 1,500 a day. Like on Top One, you can pass in one day. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the challenges. Okay, all right.
Challenge, yeah. And then once you do pass the challenge account, you have to make at least $150 for 5 days. It doesn't have to be 5 days in a row, but it has to be 5 days of at least 150. And whatever your balance is after those 5 days, you can take half of that. So let's say you pass your challenge account, and then over 5 days you make $1,000. You can take up to 500 of that. So that's the other thing. Like with Top One, you get that $3,000, and you can take 22. Well, what is it, 2,500 or 2,250, I guess. After
But
there.
realistically, if you think about it, I think that's also like, yeah, I wouldn't do a top step. Whatever. I don't even want to talk about. But top, I don't want to do top step because there's no instance. Just that alone.
I know. That's tough, man. I
But
got really used to the instance.
I really don't mind trading, dude. But it's, I don't know. It's not as pretty as all this.
It's not. I mean, I've never done Ninja Trader, but I have done TradeOvate and TradingView, and I do like Project X better. If I had to pick one, I definitely
Yeah.
would stick with this one for sure. It's not even close in my opinion.
Yeah, like I'm having like, in terms of my experience trading, like convenience and just like, I'm just having an overall great experience. Way better than MT5.
Absolutely.
Way better than like anything else I've tried. Way better than C-Trade and TradingView in general. Even the TradingView, like, man, it's not as intuitive.
Right. It's just not. That's it. It's
Shit's
hard to
just,
break it down, but it's just not the same. And a lot of traders, man, myself included, man, when I first started these prop firms, it was all Top Step and Top One. Those were the only two I knew. So it was Project X either way.
mhm.
So a lot of these newer traders who just started trading these prop firms in the last year or so, this is what they're used to. So, because I know when I tried TradeOvate, and it was just,
Wasn't it?
it was like taking a step backwards, man.
I feel you.
Yeah. So, but it is what it is. We adjust and adapt. I mean, if we're going to be real traders and really make a life out of this, shit's
got a
going to
point.
happen. You know what I mean?
This is interesting.
Yeah. It was a checkmate for sure. That was a chess move, no doubt. They've been planning this for a while. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Fuckers. Yo, this would have been nice if it kind of closed up here or something. What is it doing? Where are you going? Some room to come down here. That might have been the start of that 4-hour rally down. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we're down here, but in the next hour by the end. Hey, I got to run at 9:30 though. So what's going to happen is we're going to do a giveaway in about 5 minutes. Hey, if you're on the YouTube side, hop onto the Zoom side because we're going to do a giveaway. Okay? Letting you know right now. And when you hop onto the Zoom, just drop your name in the chat. Don't write anything else, just your name. Yo, I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Wix, you still here?
Yo, you guys hear me?
There we go. Yeah, thought we lost you for a second.
My Zoom crashed. I don't know what the fuck that was. Oh, some weird shit.
I think
Can you guys see my screen?
We just see your
screen. No.
Yeah.
Can you see the screen? This?
No.
No?
No,
Mike's?
we only see that picture. Your
Yeah, the little picture.
yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what that was. This shit just crashed. I clicked the chat button, and my Zoom crashed.
Yeah, they want us to stop talking about Project X.
Yeah, you can make it public anyway, so yeah.
All right, hold on. We got a closure here. Closure. I'm gonna have I want to have a sell here. Hold on. 1 hour's closed bullish. I need the bottom wick. Stop sell. Oh, you guys don't see my screen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can't see anything on the Zoom side still. Nothing.
I want this to re-break highs. I was thinking maybe a sell up here. Man, the hourly's gonna need a bottom wick. The 30 just closed like that. The 15 just closed like that. Yo, we're activated. There we go. I think I just hit payout. There we go. Perfect. That's all I needed. I'm sorry, gang. I gotta close it there. If you guys want to take it further, you can. I just want to make sure I secure payout. I need it like 450 or 480. Yeah.
Hey, man, take it.
Be careful here. This is the bottom wick on the hourly, though.
Yeah, I moved my stop slightly in profit and then got.
Oh, you got taken out? Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
but
be careful.
I got about 10 pips on it.
Right, you got a little level here, and you can form a support here, and then that could be the start of the write-up. I just wanted this 10 pips. Hold on, let's check. I want to make sure it's secured. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm under my. Hold on, look at it.
Yo, that thing melted.
Oh, I went 50 over. 19.9% achieved. So how do I go? What do I do for payout again? Request payout. What does it mean? Upgrade to level 2. What does that mean?
You know what? I've seen that. I have no idea.
I don't want to
I've
upgrade to
seen that too.
nothing. Keep me at fucking funded
Exactly.
accounts.
That's how I'm looking at it. I'm not trying to upgrade.
I'm gonna click upgrade level 2, end up on a fucking live.
Yup, something stupid like that. So it's like, nah.
Nah,
leave
if they
that
haven't
button alone.
flagged me for a live, you know what it is? Because I haven't passed 5 accounts at once in the span of 5 days. Those people, they go straight to live. I'm gonna
Get
just keep it
quick.
rocking and not go on the radar. Yo, hold on. Let me make sure I could share like screen because it's gonna have my bank info, I think. Gotta stop share for a second, gang. Yeah, it's secured. Let me get that social. Yo, gang, can you guys hold on? Can you guys do me a favor and spam some dubs? on the YouTube side. Thank you, gang. I'll do that withdrawal. Yo, am I gonna get a? I'm gonna get it. Oh no, the balance won't go down, right, until they do the payout. So I can't really trade this.
Yeah, they
Right.
should. It usually happens pretty quick with
So by morning it'll be out of there, right? So I can trade it
It
again.
should be. Yeah, it usually. I
'Cause if
mean,
not,
I've seen it go.
oh, it's
within
paused. It's
within
already
the hour.
paused. Yeah, they paused
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's usually pretty quick.
So let's go to this one.
I mean, they say as soon as the money's taken out, you can trade it again. But I don't know, Wix, man. I just until it gets approved, I probably won't trade it. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to. Tomorrow morning we'll trade
I don't
this.
try and give them any reason to screw my payment.
No, if it's paused, then you can't do anything anyway. Once
That's
they
true.
pause-
Yeah,
once they
you're right.
pause,
Kid.
then they
Damn,
double
look at this.
That's right.
payout. So you're gonna.
Yeah, it's paused. But
Yeah, you're.
I haven't really traded these accounts very rarely, but like still 1,000 a week. But like just trying to not keep them active.
Got to.
Plus, wait, got had a bunch more accounts, but I think they're under the other email. I still have they sent me an account to fuck around with from I don't remember if it's TradeOvate or Ninja Trader. They sent me 100K just to, I guess, to play with.
Top
But-
one, dude.
Yeah, like they just sent me an account like, hey, check them out. This is for you, like that. So I haven't tried it yet, but I think it's under a different account that they sent it in. I wanted to see right now what it looks like, but I think they sent it under a different account. Oh no, it's for Ninja Trader or TradeOvate. It wouldn't be here. I forgot. I had to do something else. No, it wouldn't be on here on Project X. That's why I don't see it. Or it's under a different account. I'm not sure. You gotta check the email. Oh wait,
Yeah,
you guys are still not seeing my screen. I completely forgot. I'm showing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm drawing. You guys are all sitting there. Oh, on YouTube. Yeah. Zoom gang, where are you? I'm sorry. YouTube was working. Yo, I'm afraid I'm gonna hit chat again. It's gonna freeze again. There we go. Zoom chat. Man, you ruined our name thing. Yo, hold on. Don't worry about it. Ben, did you put your name in the chat? Put your name in the chat. So this way I can delete the other two messages. Everybody go onto the Zoom and put your name in the chat. Everybody. Twenty people in here. There should be 19 names in the chat. D14. D14 names. Kenny's back. Where'd you go, bro? Quick gas station run? You know what, a little quick drive by? You were gone for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, no, I just went in the house to watch the game with the wifey. You know, the Lions playing.
Yeah, I was talking about, that's why I noticed you were gone. I was talking about the Lions and the Eagles, and I turn around, you're not there. I'm like, oh man, I'm talking to nobody. Ain't nobody give a shit. I get Daniel at the door. Yeah, but I was saying, I think the Lions are a way better team than the Eagles this year. Even though the records, you know, are not reflective of that right now, I think the Lions are just a better team.
Yeah, as far as whole team, I would agree. Now they still got to win, but
You gotta win, yeah. We got this today.
Eagles
is
playing with fire all year, man.
They have, I mean, like
Barely
the
winning.
Eagles, exactly. They're winning, but they've been up and down. And I read an article that there's like a lot of talk in the locker room, a lot of like beefing, you know, a lot of bumping heads.
Oh, yeah,
And
AJ Brown was not
everyone's AJ Brown, like everyone's got a personality, right? And everyone's a star, and everyone's in the NFL. Everyone comes with their own baggage and their own fucking ego, and it's, man, I do not fucking, you know, envy the coaches. It's a tough gig, man. These are big boys, man. These are
yeah, ego's the right word, man.
it's
you're
tough.
dealing
Think
with
about it, because on the
personalities.
field or in the team, like they gotta get cut because you're that your whole life everywhere. You know how difficult it is to switch from work to life to work-life balance. Like it's hot. Like me, after a 5-hour stream, I need like an hour to myself to kind of adjust and like absorb, and like it's kind of like, you know, when the astronauts come back from space, they go into the decompression capsule.
Decompress, yeah, absolutely.
Like it's exactly like I need to just decompress and like get back into, and
it's
like
tough
people get
too,
out of
man.
work and like they need the same thing. Like I just leave them the fuck alone, you know, like for an hour or two. You need to adjust.
calm down.
So these
You
guys,
gotta-
imagine the switch, life, work, like
Yeah.
it's tough. You walk around all day being the shit, walk into the team locker room and like nobody give a fuck about you. Go with the shit. And then
And
they
it's
all
one of
talking
the
shit to
dirty-
you, and they're like, and they're all the same way, and they're all like, and it's like, man, whose ego's bigger?
It's one of the very few professions where the coach, kind of like your boss in a way, is making less than you. You know what I mean? Most of the players make more than the coach does.
But
you
it
still
doesn't
gotta
matter what he
listen to him.
makes. He controls what you make.
Exactly. At the
And
end
that's
of the day,
why they listen, because this guy's
got
going to
to.
have an effect on my paycheck. I can out paycheck him right now, but next year I might be broke and he's still going to have a job. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
So these coaches, and once they're hired, right, there's guaranteed money. It's not like, I mean, they do have incentives, but they're hired for 5 years. They hire for 5 years. If you get fired, you're getting paid for 5 years, and then you might get hired by another team and get paid by them.
Yeah,
Like-
man. Some of these coaches have what they call like buyout clauses too, where
Yeah. Because they got to
These college
get up,
coaches are getting
uproot their
70
families, all
million.
this shit. Yeah.
yeah, getting fired and still getting 70 million. Some of these college coaches, it's insane.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. College is crazy, right? Even the students are getting some crazy endorsements. I've seen kids that aren't even big on the field, but because they got big social media accounts and they're athletes and they're in the locker room and they post all that shit behind the scenes, they're getting big contracts, media contracts.
Yep.
Yo,
Good for them.
Daniel, I got you,
Yep.
Daniel. You're in here.
That's right. Make that money.
Yeah, I can't be mad at it, man.
University been making money for years on athletes.
It's big money.
Yeah.
I mean, and these boosters, man, it's the real deal. I'm dating myself a little bit, but my cousin played at Syracuse when Donovan McNabb was there. Now, my cousin barely got on the field. He was a wide receiver, but he barely got on the field. But he still had a job in the summer. He, quote unquote, worked at a car dealership where their job was to wash the cars. All they did for 5 hours a day was play like PlayStation or Xbox 360, whatever was out at the time. You know what I mean? They did that for $5 a day, got paid for it. But it was a big booster, you know, who owned a bunch of car dealerships in the Syracuse area. So
Right.
they've been doing that for years, man. The money these dudes make, you know, I'm not talking about the athletes. I mean, just the universities, like Kenny said.
Oh yeah.
They give them a little something though. But now they're getting it. They're getting a little more now.
Some of them are getting a lot more.
Yeah.
Yo, this break at a high could be heavy. Bullish fluid. This is interesting because we're ranging. You don't want to trade the range, but whenever it breaks out, it can be a heavy push. Clean range up and down.
Yeah, that 30 tapped that area, tapped that support area. It looks like it's ready to flip.
Just kind of leave it alone here right now.
Wick.
All right. So I got the list here. You know what we should do? Let's fucking troll the public. Let's troll the public. Time to make this a public stream. Wait. How do I do that? I need to edit. There we go. Edit. We do a little marketing. Trying to grow the audience here. All right. Let's do this. Got buy stops break of 30 on the highs. Not bad. That's the hourly, right? The hourly bottom wick grabbed it at a perfect area. Just to stop, like you got to use the wick here, and the wick is steep. I don't know how steep it can go. Maybe that wick could have been used. That's a good level. I fucks with this. I fucks with it. All right, guys, let me know if anybody's name is missing here. Fox with broken familiar fumbles. There are sleeps through New York Open. Ice in his entries. Drizza, that's true. Shaky lot size hand. Got scratches have been. All right, these are whack today. These are whack. All right, everybody sees their names? Didn't know you were going live tonight? Neither did I. We go live every Sunday with the private channel. The private channel already got a W. We just took a payout here. They paused the account. So we decided to make this public. Right? You can rewind this and yeah, we already got the W here. And we actually got two. Wait, well, how much was the second W? It was, I don't know, it was like 15. But yo, I forgot to put that in the thing. Dude, it was like it was like 20 pips, something like that. No, how much was it? It was like 10 pips. Second one. W's W. Yeah, we usually do. We do a little bit of live after our private session on Sundays. The Sunday private session is only for the Signal channel, and join up. Got a piece of the cake with your advice. I tried on my own. Awesome, amazing, love it. If you can just kind of emulate what I'm doing, do it on your own. It's amazing. Time to emulate the results. What else did? Oh yeah, we're doing the giveaway. So yeah, we already got a W, and we're gonna do a giveaway for everyone in the Signal channel. These are all the entries. Well, everyone in the Zoom, but the only people in the Zoom are the ones whoever made it from the Signal channel tonight. Now, fuck it, run it. You guys want to have side bets on who's gonna win? No? Come on.
I think options got this one.
Options?
I'm just feeling options.
You feeling options? Who hasn't won here? Who hasn't won? I mean, everyone here has won, right? Is there anyone that hasn't won?
Yeah, I don't think I've won any time.
Who's that? Dr. Holmes? Oh well,
Yeah.
I hope you win this one. My money's on Dr. Holmes. Let's go.
Fingers crossed.
Run it. Let's go. Oh, Driz has never won either. Sam.
Ooh, nice.
How are you?
Nice.
Sam's allowed to win. Private session doesn't count. Doesn't go towards the whatchamacallit? Towards the list. Private session's private session. But hey, add your name to the list anyway, because you can't win for 2 weeks from this day. Because you won one last week, I think. Or like, when did you win? This is a 50K, bro. You won last week, yeah. So this is a 50K account. If you don't want it, I hope you take it. You gotta trade them. It's probably gonna be. Wait, what did you win? What
No,
did
I
you
was
win?
saying I'd take this one, but I
You
was
won a
gonna say I'm off
25K
the
or a
list after
50K?
this. Oh, I won a 50K.
All right, dope. So now you can copy trade them
Hell yeah.
because it should be the same type of account. So yeah, you'll be able to copy trade these. W, congrats, Sam, congratulations.
Appreciate you.
Won 2 50K accounts in the last 2 weeks. Amazing. Add yourself to the list. Somebody add him to the list and send me your info again. Send me your name and full name and email. I know you just did it recently. Just do it again so I have it.
When are we picking up?
You want to say hi?
Yeah.
Say hi right now. That's the mic. Want to say hi? You want to wave to the people? All right, go. Okay. Love you. Your name's not even on there. I asked many times. Everyone here, everyone put their name, and is everyone's names on the list? Please double check. Sorry, bro. Yeah, that's Marcus, I think. Sorry, brother. Next one. Can you add my name? No, we already did the We already did the giveaway, so that's a 50K giveaway that's going to Sam. We're gonna do a few more. We're gonna do a bunch more, I think, this week. Yeah, I want to do them last week. I think we're gonna do a whole bunch Thursday, Friday, Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do TNT Tuesdays and Thursdays. Something. Yeah. So, congrats to Sam on winning another 50K account. Congrats to everybody else that caught the W with us. Was the first one to comment. All good. Wait. Bro, I don't know why. I don't see your name here. Where are you in the comments? I don't see a single comment.
It would have been under Marcus. Like in the chat, he had
Yeah, but I don't see it.
You don't see it in the chat?
I don't see it in the chat.
Really?
I'm scrolling through the whole
No,
chat.
he's not. He's not in signals. I don't think he came after we opened it up.
Oh no! But he,
I mean, I'm
if he's,
looking
he
right
wouldn't
at
have.
his
He
name.
wouldn't have had the Zoom access. How did you get in the Zoom? Huh?
Oh, true. That's a good point.
I'm sorry, brother. I don't see. I just copy and pasted everything. I see the entire chat. I don't see it. All right. Well, congrats, Sam. Congrats to everybody that caught the dub with us. And if you didn't catch the dub with us and you're not part of the Signal channel, join up. We run these private sessions every Sunday for Asian for the week market open. And then tomorrow morning, we will run our New York session as always. And then tomorrow evening, we will run Asian session as usual. Okay. So we will be running 2 sessions tomorrow. The New York and Asian, 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. And just Sunday evening is the only private session. But sometimes we open it up. Sometimes we even catch doubles with the public session. You still have your buy stops here, Reg?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I still got them. Yep.
Nice. Might close respecting that level here, right? Oh no, it just closed. No, it didn't. That's the 5.
Yeah, I want to see how this next 30 opens, and that'll determine
I
if I'm
think
going to keep it.
it might open with no bottom wick.
Oh,
You
Yeah, we'll
might
see.
just, but that's not a bad thing. You might just ride straight up.
I'll just right away. Once I'm like 20, 30 pips, I'll just move stops and go from there.
Yeah, because wait, my annotations. You might. Nice rejection there, and if you close right above this area, I think you might open like this. No bottom. These would be the buys. It's the
Yeah, if we can fill most of that.
see, that would be
wick,
perfect too for the
yes,
hourly.
that'd be
The
great.
hourly would,
Yep.
yeah,
Mhm.
the hourly would flip to fill this wick here. It would make sense. Just that kind of closed weird, that 15, but the 30 might be great. And it's only 1 minute left here, right? For the 30, less than a minute. This is good. But me, I gotta run. It's, remember I said 9:30. I gotta run today. Gotta go pick up my girl. I'm on
Stream, man.
husband duty today. You know what I mean? That's why the little ones are like, "Where are we going? Where are we going? We want to see mom." It's like, all right, let's go. Pick her up. We just settle in here. Yep. Gang. I'll see you guys tomorrow. By the way, thank you for last week and getting me to 27.3. Let's get to 27.4K subs. Hey, good luck in the position, Reggie. Congrats to everybody that won today. Congrats to Sam once again. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay, for New York session. I'm going to be on at like 8:15, 8:20, something like that. I got to drive the kids. Right now, that's my schedule. Not for too long, but right now, that's what it is. Yeah, hasta la pasta, gang. See you guys tomorrow. And Reggie's in profits here. No bottom hook.
Yep, I'm there right now. Yep.
There you go. You got. Oh, push up. No. Motherfucker. Man, I think it's gonna push up with no bottom wick. I'm telling you, but I don't want to risk it, right? Well, you don't want to. It's up to you.
Once I'm at 20 pips, I'm going to be.
I think this isn't even it. It might ride up heavy, but does it come down, make a bottom wick first, or is it gonna rise straight up? But interesting, because it could come down, make a bottom wick, but then these closures all make sense to come up. Maybe if it does and it takes you out, you probably try the re-break at a high, give it a second chance. No. Also the 4 hour, right? The 4 hour still hasn't closed. The next 4 hours gonna need a bottom wick. But this hourly looks great. I think by the end of this hour, this should be where it is. Where it's supposed to go. Resistance. I mean, I jinx it. All right, gang, I gotta run. I'm way overstaying here. Japanese in full effect. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love and wisdom to you all. And just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Thank you, gang. See you tomorrow.
Thanks, Wix.
Gotcha. Later. Stops below current candle low, Reggie. Below the hourly. Your best and worst stop. All right, gang. Later.